So the Alabama Bass Council has reviewed MLF's media advisory. And I still have a couple of questions. You thought I might. So in here, you say that all of the anglers except Sheffield passed the polygraph and have been exonerated. So my question is, you say pass the polygraph. Does that mean they just told the truth about doing things, so they passed it? Or what does that actually mean? So tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, we're going to answer some of the questions that we have. And I just got a couple of questions, just a few, that I need to get answered. One of them is that one. But the other one is I'm wondering why, when I did the very first video, it really wasn't about Spencer Sheffield. I just said that looked sketchy. But what the other guys were doing, and I only pointed out one guy that day. I'm going to point out the rest of them tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, I promise you. Because I've been hoping that all this time that the guys that went out and caught the same fish multiple times on the same day would come out and say something like, man, we got caught up in doing this, and Daniel Fennell actually told us it was okay to do it as long as we weren't looking directly at it. I thought you guys would come out and say, man, I hate that this happened. This is a black eye for MLF. It's a black eye for me personally as a professional fisherman, and I apologize. We're going to do better going forward, especially one of you that I have yet to mention, but I'm going to. I really thought y'all would come out and say something, and none of the anglers have said anything publicly. And I'm kind of bothered by that. So tomorrow night at 7 o'clock on In the Shop with Scrubs, when we do our live, we're going to answer a lot of questions. And we're going to tell a lot of things that have happened. Because poor Spencer, he being thrown under the bus, y'all thought y'all could just go and sacrifice him, and then everybody would let it go. Everybody's not letting it go because you made yourself look even worse. Okay? Especially with the fact that one of your anglers, who we'll tell tomorrow night, asked if he could apologize for what he did and talk to the other 79 guys at the meeting. And y'all told him, no, you stand down. You don't say anything. We're going to take care of this. You think I don't know about all that? Because I'm calling the names, telling who did it, everything. Okay? Because I love MLF. I do. I'm your biggest fan. And you had the perfect opportunity to stand up and do the right thing again, and you didn't. What you should have done, MLF, is you should have explained why it was 100%, we'll say 99%, your fault that them catching the same fish multiple times that was your fault that it happened. Now, I'll put some of the blame on the anglers because, hell, you ought to have more integrity than that. Especially the one that I'm so mad about. You should have more integrity in that. You should have some morals about you. So you are probably, some of these guys are the same guys that fuss about Keith Poche doing things and how he's sketchy, and then y'all do something the same way. So tomorrow night at 7, and this one's probably going to go longer than 2 hours because it's going to take me a long time to disclose all this. But I'm telling everything that's been going on, all the sketchiness. I'm sick of it, and I'm sick of getting bashed on here and people saying, oh, we're tired of hearing this, we're tired of hearing that. Well, I ain't done yet, but I will be after tomorrow night. So y'all tune in tomorrow night to In the Shop with Scrubs at 7 o'clock, and we're gonna go ahead and tell everything. I hope before then some of y'all come out and kind of save face a little bit and tell us what you think about it. Some of you Bass Pro Tour anglers that maybe caught a fish multiple times the same day. You probably want to get ahead of it before I do.